And what if we threw a touchdown on the first play of the game? That's the type of stuff you think of as kids, so it was great to go out there and actually put it on tape.
Last week, Bryson Barnes was what they call a preferred walk-on when he made a big impression on college football fans after Utah's win over Florida. This week, it was announced he is now playing on a full scholarship. So how did this small-town boy turn into a Power 5 conference starting quarterback?
Fox 13 News reporter Darian DeBrol went to his hometown in Beaver County to find out.
Welcome to Milford, Utah, home of the world champ Saddle Bronc riders and Utah quarterback Bryson Barnes.
Everybody around here hears Bryson Barnes' name and they all look up and their eyes get big.
Bryson's living every small town football player's dream, a journey his parents Chris and Stacy say started when he was in 5th grade.
I would analyze every play and write things down, what everybody did right, what everybody did wrong as far as the execution. He was just wired like that.
Before Bryson Barnes became a Utah fan household name, he was breaking state records underneath the Friday night lights here at Milford High. He broke the state record for passing touchdowns and led his team to 2 state championships with the guidance of Coach Thane Marshall.
The kid was just a phenomenal study of the game. He went above and beyond any preparation of any kid I've ever coached.
But playing at a 1A high school came with a stigma.
Frankly, we couldn't get him recruited because we were 1A.
That was just one of those where you just set him down and tell him, Bryson, they're not faster than you. They don't jump higher than you. They don't throw further than you. Athletically, you're right there with them.
By the end of his high school career, Bryson had a couple scholarship offers and multiple preferred walk-on offers from in-state and out-of-state schools.
I want him to reach for what he knew was his potential, but then there's that side of me that's like, well, just go get the full ride scholarship that you've been offered. But then he knew what he wanted to do.
He was always going to take a chance on himself and go to the biggest and best place that was going to challenge him. The U is the place to do that.
Bryson's first big moment as quarterback was in the 2022 Rose Bowl, after starting quarterback Cam Rising went down with an injury.
Bryson Barnes is a freshman. He's played on a couple of games that hasn't thrown a pass.
I think I kind of went numb. That holy cow, we was playing Duchesne and Beaver last year, and he's in the Rose Bowl with Ohio State.
Then another Rose Bowl opportunity came in 2023 under a similar circumstance.
Things were not going our way, and when Cam went down, I was nervous.
8 months later, Bryson made a season opener start in one of the Utes' biggest games to date.
We knew he was prepared to go in, and we were so excited to see him get out there on the field and finally do what he had been practicing to do.
I just remember Bryson taking the snap and dropping back to pass, and the ball was in the air and I couldn't hear anything, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then as soon as the receiver caught the ball, it was like everything, turned back on.
Bryson was a standout player versus Florida, throwing for 159 yards and rushing for 11. But what happened after was life-changing.
For a walk-on to get a scholarship, it's not the easiest thing. It was never about the scholarship. He wanted to be here and he loves it. It definitely will help, not have to have him work and get a part-time job.
Bryson's story is an inspiration to athletes who've been overlooked.
His dream was to play Division I football.
But also a testament of what can happen if you believe in yourself and work hard.
I had asked him about going from the smallest school that plays football to Power 5. And he just told me, it's just football, Dad.
In Milford, Darian DeBrol, Fox 13 News, Utah.